I'm George Ratiu, Manager of Economic Research with Realtor.com. Winter holidays are looming brightly this month as celebration, lights, and music fill our homes and turn longer nights into shining experiences. This week's numbers on the economy and housing remained upbeat. The Federal Reserve Beige Book, a compilation of activity from the bank's 12 districts, noted that the economy advanced at a moderate pace in November. The noteworthy detail was that companies raised prices across large sectors without a noticeable dent in consumer spending. Also, wages increased at a robust pace as job openings outpaced available workers. The strong pace of inflation drew comments from Chairman Powell in congressional testimony about an increased likelihood that the central bank would raise short-term interest rates sooner than planned. Rising consumer prices for most goods are clearly taking a bigger bite out of Americans' wallets and denting consumer confidence, which declined in November to the lowest level in 9 months. Underscoring economic gains, however, the Institute for Supply Management's Manufacturing Index rose in November with the 18th consecutive month of growth. With supply chain bottlenecks beginning to ease, factory activity expanded, spurred by strong consumer demand, leading companies to expand payrolls. Speaking of employment, November saw continued gains, but the pace of hiring slowed. The good news is that the headline unemployment rate declined even as more people returned to the labor force and hourly earnings increased at a faster clip. Bolstering the monthly trends, the weekly jobless claims remained low and in line with pre-pandemic levels, even with a bump up in applications. Real estate markets marked another week of solid activity as buyers looked to leverage favorable mortgage rates, driving a quick pace of transactions in what's historically a slower season. Mortgage rates have been moving sideways for the past 3 weeks in a holding pattern. Spurred by favorable financing, home buyers signed more contracts in October, with the pending home sales index posting a solid monthly gain. Realtor.com's November inventory report shows that supply remains constrained for buyers and sellers looking for their next house. 1 in 4 homeowners are choosing not to sell because they can't find a house in their price range. Meanwhile, Realtor.com's rental report pointed to affordability challenges, with rents up by double digits in October. Rounding up the update, fresh off the proverbial press, we published our 2022 economic and housing forecast. We expect a whirlwind year with a growing economy and dynamic real estate markets. Buyers will have a better chance to find a home next year, but will face headwinds as inventory shortages will persist. Stay well and keep an eye on the latest on our website and Twitter feed.